Hey everyone, Pork Dragon here, back to do another review. I'm going to be reviewing the SMOKTech PBC tank. PBC stands for Pyrex bottom coil. Let's do some close-up time so we can get into a little bit more detail for this tank. Alright, so here's some up-close time with the SMOKTech PBC tank. Obviously, these are all the pieces that it comes with. I will give you an explanation of what each piece is, and then I will assemble it and fill it up, and then we will vape it and see how it works. Alright, first piece, I'm just going to go from right to left here. First piece is the top piece. That's where the drip tip goes in, right about there. There is the air tube there. Here is the Pyrex glass tank, which has a little rubber washer right at the end there. I don't know how well you can see that. Unfortunately, the up-close cam is not an HD autofocus, so you'll just have to see the best you can. You can pretty much see it there. Next piece is going to be the plastic casing or shell that's going to go around the Pyrex part, and it does have like a little kind of like a smoky type finish to it, maybe even sandblasted look type. This is for added protection as to not break the glass when it's dropped, prevent scratches, stuff like that. Obviously everyone knows what this is. This is the atomizer head. This atomizer head is a 2.5 ohm resistance atomizer head. It does come with 3 wicks inside of it, and that doesn't include the wick that the coil is wrapped around. So there's 3 flavor wicks. One of which I removed for wicking issues. I was getting some dry and some burnt hits on there, so I took one of them out and it works great. Next piece is going to be the bottom piece. It is a 510 connection. I don't know if you'll be able to read that. SMOKTech PBC version 1. Yeah, 510 connection, and it does have another rubber washer there in the well just on the inside of it, and the difference between this and the Pro tank is the well that the atomizer sits in is much bigger, which is why the Pro tank atomizer heads will not work in the SMOKTech PBC, so don't try it. It will flood and you will get no vapor. The next piece is obviously the drip tip. This is a clear, translucent drip tip, and it is quite long compared to a normal drip tip that I have here. Much longer. I would say 1/4 of an inch longer. I'm not too fond of the clear ones because I don't like to see condensation on it, but this one works pretty well. I've been using the black one that I just showed here, but we'll use this one for the sake of reviewing the entire product. So let's go ahead and assemble it and put some liquid in it, and then we'll vape on it. Right, so I'm going to start with the atomizer head, and that just screws in like any other bottom coil atomizer head. Good and tight there. Next, I will drop the Pyrex glass tube on the top, making sure that the rubber washer there is down. So we'll put that right there. Alright. And next we will screw in the plastic shell that goes around the Pyrex. It does have a certain way to go in. As you can see on this side, it's there's no lip on it. On this side there is a lip with another rubber washer just on the inside of that to help seal the bottom portion of the Pyrex tube. So we'll go ahead and screw that down, making sure that it's good and tight, and making sure that there is a seal on the bottom, which there is. Alright, so next we will fill it up with some juice. Today I'm going to be filling it up with my absolute favorite juice as of right now. This is Voda Vapor Premium American Made E-Liquid. This is the Irish Latte, and it's 12 milligram nic level. Really good juice. Let me just give it a little shake and we'll fill her up. Alright. This one is much easier to fill up versus the Pro Tank, because there's a lot more space in between the glass and the air tube, so you don't have to be quite so careful, and you don't need a needle tip filler bottle, which I use with the Pro Tank to fill it up. This one, I just measured it before making this video, and it holds exactly 5 mils of liquid, so that's pretty awesome. Alright, a little bit more. Alright, that's good and full. Wipe that out. I forgot to bring some paper towels with me, so I'm using my fingers. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Okay, now that this is a dry coil, or a dry wick, so I am going to prime it to make sure that it's good and wet before I stick it in there. I'm just going to wet both sides of the wick, and then I will fill up the well, the little well in there, and I'll show you that. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but let's fill up the well to make sure that it's going to be good and juicy. There, it's nice and full. And put the top back on this. Alright, now we just flip it over, making sure that the top of the atomizer goes in the center air hole there, obviously, and it just dripped all over me. That's awesome. Alright, so we'll put that in there. If I could, there we go. Alright, good and tight. Wipe my hands off because I have friggin' juice everywhere. Alright, now that that's on, we will take some toots from it and see how it performs. Alright, well, that was the close-up time for the PBC tank. A couple of things that I forgot to mention. It is a 5 milliliter capacity, so it's a lot bigger than the Pro Tank. I only vape like 1.5 to maybe 2 mils a day, so it definitely lasts me quite a while. And I just wanted to show SMOKTech PBC version 1. So let's go ahead and stick it on my SMOKTech SID, and we will take a couple of toots from it and let you know how it works. This is going to be a 2.5 atomizer head, and I am going to be vaping it at 6 watts, I believe. Let me double check. Yep, 6 watts. Alright, let me take a toot. I'll show you how it works. Really nice. The only thing, like I said in the close-up, is I don't like the clear drip tips because you can see condensation in there, which after one draw. I don't know if anyone's seen that. There we go. You can kind of see it in there. But let's do one more for the vapor production for the coil. Very good vapor production. Very good. I did notice that the 2.5 ohm atomizer head, when I was cleaning it or taking it apart earlier, it has like 6, maybe even 7 wraps around it, which I thought was really odd for a bottom coil atomizer head. I know the Pro Tank only has 5. I've seen a couple that only have 3, so I thought that was a little strange, but as you can see, works really well. I haven't had any leaking issues. If you are looking for something that's bigger than the 2.5 Pro Tank or Pro Tank 2, this one's the way to go. Nice, sturdy, what do you call it? Construction. I like that it has a plastic shell on the outside in case you drop it. That's going to protect the glass from scratches, cracks, breaking. But yeah, that is my my take on the SMOKTech PBC. All right, thanks for watching. Everyone have a great day.